In the face of the growing and open display of hatred, I feel compelled to speak. While racism has always existed, the emboldened voices of those who espouse it are a sign of a deep societal sickness. They no longer hide their prejudice. Instead, they broadcast it for all to see. For those who walk the Hecatian path, such a blight is antithetical to every principle we hold sacred. The 5 virtues, compassion, justice, courage, temperance, and wisdom, are not merely compromised by racism, but utterly rejected. The first virtue, compassion, is the most obvious casualty. Racism is, at its core, a complete lack of empathy and a willful ignorance of another's suffering. It sees a person not as an individual with a soul, but as an object defined by the superficiality of skin color, thereby obliterating the very foundation of this virtue. Similarly, justice is twisted into a grotesque mockery. True justice seeks fairness and integrity for all. Racism, however, relies on systemic injustice and the false belief that one group is inherently more deserving than another. It turns the scales of fate into a joke. Furthermore, racism leaves the virtue of courage in ashes. While it may take a twisted form of bravery to publicly espouse such foul ideas, true courage lies in defending the vulnerable and standing against injustice, not in perpetuating it. It is an act of spiritual cowardice. The virtue of temperance is also rendered non-existent. Temperance demands moderation and self-control, yet racism is an extreme ideology fueled by unchecked hatred, anger, and fear. Finally, there can be no wisdom in such a belief. Wisdom requires an understanding of the interconnectedness of all things and a deep respect for truth. Racism is born of ignorance and thrives on lies, placing those who follow it on a path devoid of any enlightenment. Racism is the act of othering people based on the triviality of their appearance. When a person is categorized and dehumanized in this way, all virtue is irrevocably lost. It is the sacred duty of all who walk in the light of Hecate's torches to work against this evil. We must, with acts both mundane and spiritual, stand in the way of those who commit these heinous acts and help those who are victimized by them. We must call out racism wherever we find it, making it clear that such a disgusting belief places those who act on it outside of divine grace. They are destined for Tartaros, the deepest pit of the underworld, for their transgressions against the sacred principles of humanity and the gods.